Well, we are back with an important conversation this morning, highlighting a local organization doing some important work in our community. For more than 50 years now, 360 Communities has supported people in the Twin Cities in a number of ways, from food shelves to resource centers and a sexual and domestic violence shelter. The Lewis House is a communal space that's now 40 years old, and the organization says is ready for a new era. And you can actually help make that a reality. So joining me now to discuss the project, we have Hannah Laniado and Laura Belfidel with 360 Communities. Thank you so much, both of you, for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Hannah, let's start with you. Tell us a little bit about what you do with 360 Communities and just the mission of the work and the group that you all are a part of.
Absolutely. So I am the Director of Development, so I get to do our fundraising at 360 Communities and connect with community members who want to give back. And our work has three main service areas. So as you know, we have our domestic and sexual violence work, where we help people through our shelter, but also through other outreach services like Orders for Protection, support group. We help students get to graduation by supporting them in a variety of ways. High school graduation, we know how important that is for their future. And then we have community resources like food shelves and help with housing and things like that as well.
Yeah, and Laura, tell me about how long you've been involved with 360.
I've been a member of the board of directors now for about 5 years. My prior life experiences have really connected me to the mission of 360 Communities. I was always the right privileges. I had the right color, the right education, the right income, and I still found it hard to navigate the system. So when I got in touch with 360, they really helped me get to the resources and support that I needed to get to stability.
Clearly a very big resource for people in our community. And the shelter is a big part of what you all do now, but you have a big project coming up. You want to revitalize and rebuild. So why is this so important for you to do?
Yes, so there's a network of domestic and sexual violence shelters in Minnesota. We are one of them. I used to be a domestic and sexual violence advocate for many years, so I've seen firsthand how important these resources are. They really are emergency services for people who are seeking safety for their lives often. And our shelter has been great for 40 years, but it's time that we can do better for survivors, really is what it comes down to. So it's communal living right now, which is a common model, and at the time it was the standard, but now we know that having more apartment style units will allow people to be more comfortable, have more autonomy, tuck their kids in at night, feel safer. We know people are coming in with post-traumatic stress disorder often, and either way coming right out of traumatic situations. So having a place that they can go and feel more secure is so important. And kids are very common in shelter. Over 50% of our residents are under 18. So shelters are full of kiddos, and they also feel better, I think, when they have their own space.
That lack of human experience, that lack of humanness is often a barrier to people seeking help.
And this is all based on feedback that you all have gotten from survivors and people who come through your doors.
Yes, it started over 12 years ago. Advocates, who work in the shelter, talking about what do you need, what needs to look different. Also, people just giving feedback, and we can do better, and we're going to do better, and that's the exciting thing. And the community has been a huge part of making that happen.
Okay,
couldn't do it without the community.
Let's talk about that. I'm sure there's a lot of people who do want to help. So,
Yes.
how can the community get involved?
Absolutely, multiple ways. I mean, board member is one way.
Yep, become a board member, volunteer, help at the food shelves. Join us for our annual golf tournament at Brackett's Crossing in August.
Yeah. A lot of volunteer opportunities, and of course donations are always appreciated. Right now we are in a capital campaign, so we've been making great progress. We have over $8.5 million raised. It's a 14.1 total project, 14.1 million. So on our way, we're going to break ground this October, which is just incredible because of all the community support, but still a lot of time to step in. So if philanthropic giving is something that's important to you, we would love for you to consider us as well.
And what's the timeline here? You're breaking ground in October.
Breaking ground in October, and then we hope to have people moved in to the new space by early 2028.
Okay. And you mentioned the golf tournament coming up next month.
Yes, August.
And
August 3rd,
tell
yes.
us more about that.
Yes, it's our 33rd annual golf tournament. We do kind of 2 golf tournaments in one day. So started as a ladies only golf tournament 33 years ago. We honor that history, and so we have that in the afternoon. And then we have mixed in the morning. 7:30 is the start for the morning, and it's just a great day full of a lot of fun. It's well run. It's at Brackett's Crossing in Lakeville. It's a fun way to come support our work.
Yeah, and a lot of different ways that you're able to support their work too. So if you are interested, we do have more information on care11.com. There's also some information on your screen right now. An important reminder, if you or someone you know is experiencing domestic or sexual violence, help is available through the resources on your screen 24/7. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.